Bitches and complaints. Bitches and complaints. Who's got 'em? I've got a whole bunch of them. I'm going to start.
Well, we're getting ready to be interrupted for a second. Wait, we need a door at this end, so.
Damn it.
Our people just need to sit their butts down and not.
Who cares? We still love you, Dawn. With or without your ass in a chair. We ain't got much of a choice. We're all in this together.
So, this is boring.
Not really. Are we ready?
You've been streaming.
Oh.
Yeah, remember you.
I better get this out of my mouth. Oh, bitches and complaints.
Or you want to bitch about a bitch, or do you want to complain about a bitch?
I want to complain about a bitch.
Okay.
Why is Ohio roads better than Indiana? You know what's also the thing about it is that Ohio has got 70-mile-an-hour speed limits. Indiana, 65.
For trucks.
It doesn't matter. It's 70 all around the board. And the funny thing about that being 70 mile an hour all the way around the board is that they have some smooth roads. Team members would enjoy this that are truck drivers because they would be able to have a much comfortable sleep than people in Indiana before you get woke up out of your damn sleeper because of the fucking bumps. I think we should sue. You should sue. If you have to come up out of your sleeper because you can't sleep properly because of the state, I think that's your problem. I'd go ahead and sue the state. Just go ahead. INDOT. Just go ahead and put your complaint in there and then file it and then put it under why you are suing them. Actually, just send them a bill. Just go ahead online and send them a bill online and tell them what the bill is for. For waking me up out of my sleep. And they'll be like, you can't. Fuck that. Fuck you.
Somebody wanted to donate a computer.
Yeah, okay. For that one. That's a hell of a lie.
We're still streaming, but you ain't.
I know. Well,
there you go. You're there now.
Okay. Well, whatever. Feel better about yourself now?
No.
Oh, I didn't think so.
So,
You're
give me in the DOT. What do you got to complain about?
I just gave you my complaint.
Yeah.
Just told you what it was.
That's all you got?
Oh.
You've always bitched about something.
Hey, if you're going to build, I went to Detroit. Here's another prime example.
I rode on a bus from Detroit. Michigan is not that good a road.
Given an understanding of what Detroit is the way that it is on the interstate systems, I can't bitch too much. I mean, it's the fall, the freezing and thaw, but I can sit there and honestly say that if you're gonna, you can barely build a car, but you sure in the hell can't build anything that trucks are able to get in and out of for like convention centers. It doesn't make any sense. I mean,
you may. I've lost you here.
Well, I just went to a convention center and tried to deliver into it. It's so damn tight that there is barely any room.
We got a nice one here.
Oh yeah, we sure do. They did a good job designing it. It's older than the one that's in Detroit.
Well, it got better once they took over the RCA space.
Oh yeah.
The RCA dome space.
It did.
The Hoosier Dome.
But they still had a lot of room to be able to maneuver. You can't maneuver where we're at because you are on a bridge.
Yep.
It's a bridge. If you just took it another 15 feet, 15 feet,
yeah,
just another 15 feet, we would all be a much happier fucking family. And besides that, you've got all of those big fancy cars coming in there with all the big fancy car haulers, and it's bad enough that they came back in there.
Oh, was it a car show?
Yeah, for the car shows. Gonna decide something, they will come, but just because you've built something doesn't mean that it will. Ooh, there we go. Oh, look. Oh, it's cheaper to go ahead and go up to the top parking lot and turn around in the top parking lot and deliver your shit and put it in there. It's faster. Trust me. I could do it. You want stuff done today, not tomorrow, but all of the stuff is so hard to get in there for today to get anything done for tomorrow. No wonder why it takes you so long to be able to build the car of the future and just make it out of clay without putting a motor in it.
Well, speaking of that, I got a political news here. You heard Ford staying in Detroit. They were going to move to Mexico. They decided not to.
Well, of course.
And well, what do we got? 13 more days?
So?
13 more days.
For what?
Tycoon.
What tycoon?
Huh? Donald Trump.
Is it? Who knows?
But I knew a lot of these companies are going to change their mind because that's one. Donald Trump is not going to put up with outsourcing. And he's going to tax these motherfuckers that think they're saving money.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's because he was just as much.
Yeah, we should.
Here's the biggest thing in my agreement is that we send stuff over to Mexico, and the NAFTA really did hurt us.
Yeah, oh boy, did it.
And I'm sitting there going, oh, yeah. People are like, oh, yeah, it did. Do you not realize that as soon as that bill was signed that I was taking new equipment out of all these warehouses and taking them down to Mexico? Now, come on, people. The only job that I had was to just take it to a loading dock that literally had, there was a line on a concrete pier that said USA, Mexico. And the trucks would just back up to it. And there was other trucks on the Mexican side that were just backing up to their dock, too. It was it was probably about 20 foot wide that was on the Mexican and American line border. And all you have to do is just back up on the U.S. side so that way
Flat
all
dock.
the new... Yeah, big flat dock.
Yeah, like the old docks, the old storage.
And that's all I did
like
is just
over
back
there,
up, back up to it. They pulled the shit off of my truck and throw it right in the back of another trailer. And the funny thing is that Mexico does not have a weight limit.
Oh no,
So what they did is just throw shit and keep throwing shit and keep throwing shit, and packing in the trailers and just taking them down there. But I if it was me and it was my company and I was able to get by with it, I'd do it. And I think it's some of these union workers have gotten so pampered that I'm sorry. I bust my ass to make a living every day. And yet you guys are not even driving anything any better than what the hell I am. I expect you all to be driving brand new freaking cars and this and that. I mean, y'all sit there and brag about how much money you've got, but yet you're still living in a shithole house, some of you. Still living in a shithole house, still driving around in a piece of shit car. For what? I mean, are you saving? Are you really saving that much money back to piss it away at the end of your lifespan, or I don't get it.
My stepdad worked for Builders Concrete.
Yeah.
They had a downturn where nobody was building after when the banks went down and everything. They walked up to him and said, "Hey, can you guys take $1 decrease in your pay, or we got to lock the doors?" But then you take a company like Hostess that was union, and look, okay, they were making 20. I actually knew a guy that worked there, but they're making $20 an hour to bake bake your ding dongs and your. Now, instead of them taking a pay decrease of $2 an hour, they lock the doors. Now a baker's making $10 an hour. They opened it back up with a foreign owner. They're
Yeah.
still making cupcakes here in Indiana, but now they're making $10 an hour. Which these people, all
They're
these
not.
people,
That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
They got this mindset that
their hostess ain't gonna close. Yeah, if they're coming to you and you take pay.
But you know what?
And
And the Twinkies are still at the same price.
yeah. Well, they don't make as much now because it's a foreign owner and non-union.
It doesn't matter.
Because they locked the doors,
It
and doesn't
sold
the
matter.
company, and then they
Yeah,
just opened
that's
it back.
fine.
Ford
I
did the
don't-
same thing here. The alternator plant over on well, whatever plant it was, me and Sheila was talking about it. They locked the doors. They were making $20 some an hour to make whatever part they made there. They locked the door.
Yeah,
Next
it's
day,
called
opened up
greed.
under a new name,
See
doing
what
the same
happens
thing,
when you sit there and
$7.25
get greedy? And you know what? You would have also kept your pension and all that other
Yep.
good stuff.
Oh yeah, you know. And
But they don't think.
everybody's so greedy.
Well, that's the reason why I don't live my life of greed.
Yeah.
I just let it go.
I actually about the only thing I own is this computer. And
Look,
that
if you're
Xbox.
willing to pay me for what you think I'm worth, then pay me for what I'm worth. But don't sit there. Pay me. I've worked for several companies, and I worked for one company. They were paying me this. I came back, and they paid me this, which was I understand. And then they asked me to come back to do the exact same thing at the exact same pay raise, but I wasn't getting it. So, no, there is a lot more a headache than there is a driving a dump truck as it is being a distributor operator. And being a distributor operator, you've got a lot more things to think about, and you can fuck up a lot worse than driving a dump truck. Well, I mean,
Idiots out here.
and that's the reason why they get paid what they get paid versus a distributor operator that gets paid more than a dump truck operator. Now, you want to go and start bitching and complaining. I downloaded an app that was supposed to be for truck drivers, right? So that way it wouldn't put you in spots that would lead you on truck routes where trucks can go. Man, being on a phone for 45 fucking minutes arguing with a guy. Well, show me your route. Well, it says here that you were driving all the way around. I've got you on GPS. Fuck yeah, you know what those were? Truck routes. Speechless. I said, you know, I would have been there if there wasn't a big concrete and bunker off of this one freaking highway. You build a freaking plant in the middle of a damn town that's only, well, okay, let's put it this way. The plant's probably been there. The town decided to just go, nope, more trucks. Then, you know what? You ain't going to respect the truck, then I ain't going to respect your fucking freight. Sorry. You want your freight that bad, you come get it. Meet me outside of town. There shouldn't be a hassle to be able to put freight in a damn thing. They don't pay me enough to sit there and jackal or fuck around to go in to a dock, back up for 3 freaking pallets, and then leave and try to figure out how the hell I'm going to get back the hell out of the damn plant without being out of compliance with their road system. Chicago.
Yeah.
Maybe that is a sign. You know, you may think that you're making money off of the bridges, but once people start suing the city for being held up because of a truck driver having to back up, people start getting smart. Just start suing the mayor. Sue the mayor, sue everybody. Better yet, sue the railroad system and see how that works out. They'll either A, start digging bigger holes in the damn ground so that way they can let those trucks go up underneath the damn tunnel system. Or, better yet, what they should do is just go ahead right there on the Indiana line, back up to it like they do in Mexico and in Texas. Big old thing. And you know what? We just go ahead and drop our freight off right there at Chicago and tell your happy asses to come fucking get it, because we don't want to go into a fucking town that is already doomed for me to lose my license over your bullshit. It's your bullshit, not mine. At least my city has only got a couple low-lying bridges that we're able to actually maneuver around because we've actually dug holes in the ground. It's real easy. You take an excavator, okay? If you don't know what one of those things are, it's got a big arm on it. It goes down. You may call them a digger.
Yeah, that digger thing.
Yeah, that little digger thing,
Yeah.
and you got a little truck thing, and hey, matter of fact, you got enough trucks over there that's able to back up there that got tractor trailers. And you just back on up to it, they dig the dirt out, and voila. There's no sense in it. And most of them are already a 12.6. What's another 2 foot? For real. Actually, 3 foot, so that way you can put down whatever you need to put down for the concrete. But hell, your roads are already fucked up enough, it doesn't really matter. It's going to get tore up no matter what. Federal taxpayer dollars at work there. Speaking of federal taxpayer dollars, has anybody been downtown Detroit? They did a good job with all that railway system and so on and so forth for a town that has gone bankrupt. Nice to know that they're spending mine, Illinois' money, Indiana's money, everybody else's money since they got a freaking tax break. Maybe they should give me a tax break and catch me for freaking speeding through there and sit there and say, too fucking bad. I already gave you my money without my permission. It's called bailout. And apparently they got a good job of doing a bailout because I tell you what, they did a good job over there on the west end of town. Good job. I'm proud of you. Yeah, no, Detroit.
Oh, Detroit.
Yeah, they're doing a good job.
Oh, well, they got all those shows. One day cleaned up so many houses.
Yeah.
Detroit, well, since Ford's staying in, they're adding jobs, so that's going to help some. So, and
I really don't care.
I'm just glad.
I really don't care.
I
think Ford should have just bought Detroit out so that way they just sit there and say, okay, all you assholes, get the fuck out. Could you imagine Chevrolet and Dodge having to sit there and go, uh-huh? Because remember, Dodge, the brothers used to work for Ford.
Yeah.
So if the Dodge brothers used to work for Ford, wouldn't that be a big kick in the dick later on in life and sit there and say, okay, get the fuck out, Dodge. I bought the fucking town. I bailed them out, and since I bailed them out, I own the city. And since I own the city, I'm changing the name to Ford.
Ford, Michigan.
Or better yet,
I think it's already a Ford, Michigan.
or better yet, fuck Dodge. There's nothing that they can do.
Get out of Dodge.
Fuck Dodge City. You already got Dodge City out in Kansas. Why don't you go take over it? It was probably a Dodge man that fucking tore up the fucking town anyway and put him in the position, to be honest with you. Let's think about it. Let's think about it. Yeah, he looked like a Chrysler 300 man, thinking that he had him a Bentley. Yeah, you know how those mares are.
Yeah.
That or a Cadillac, thinking that, yeah, he's all this badass shit. See, if Chevy and Dodge, if Chevrolet or GMC was actually smart about this, and like Ford was, and sat there and made awesome police cruisers,
oh yeah,
you know, they wouldn't be in the position. You know, remember, what the odds of Ford going ahead?
Well, you know, kicking some butt in the police force. So.
Police departments don't like the Chargers.
The state troopers do.
The state troopers.
Well, the Chargers, they use a lot of.
No, it's there's too many blind spots.
Well, there's not. There's too many blind spots. City cars. They're good chase cars, but they're not good city cars.
Well, I like to see them drive around in fucking Prius.
I can't believe they're driving V6s. That's Ford's got a hell of a V6 for. I've seen these cars move here through the city. And
I don't give a shit.
They're running those V6s. Man, they fly.
Well, I don't care.
No, I'm just saying that's Ford.
Well,
I'm talking about Ford's V6 in their police cars.
Well, the next Ford that pulls me over out on the road, we're taking a selfie. Make sure your lights are going.
Yeah.
I'm going to be on the hood with a selfie.
Yeah.
You're going to be beside me, though, trooper.
Yeah.
Just remember, we're in this together.
Like I said, I don't. Well, see, the V6s, they're not
I'm not even getting involved with that.
Well,
It's all marketing.
Like a Dodge Charger, you can run that on a 30-mile, 40-mile, 120-mile-an-hour chase.
I don't care.
But
if you're going that fucking fast, you're breaking the law because you're jeopardizing everybody else's lives. Let the asshole go. You've already got his plates. Put a fucking bear in the air and then check him out. It's not that hard. It's science. Oh, I'm not being chased anymore. I'm not being chased anymore.
That's like me taking your car, running in it, them not chasing me, and then here they're knocking on your door, arresting you for something.
Put a goddamn chopper in there and look at it.
Well,
I'm tired of fucking people running. If they're going to run, just stay back. Because I guarantee you, 9 times out of 10, they're going to fucking wreck and kill their own fucking selves, and the car's already considered totaled.
Got a good one. I worked for a BP gas station. A kid was coming in there, dumbass. I'm the only one that didn't get it done to. He tried to do it, but he would take a prepaid card, lay it up there, get you to run it, and then you'd come back, lay it down. He'd swap it out. You know, when he'd ask for a pack of cigarettes, you'd turn around and get them. He'd swap it out. Then he'd use a credit card that wouldn't work to pay for it, and he'd take off the card. Well, finally, the day shift got their act together, and they called the police on him while he was in the store. He ran out of the store, took off down 65, flipped his car, paralyzed for life over a fucking $50 car.
So what's the problem?
That's what I'm saying. These fucking idiots run. That's what they get. Paralyzed for life.
Well, that's good. That just means that there's no more assholes out there on the road. You ought to just go ahead and sue the parents for building idiots like that.
Yes. Actually, we sue CPS first because they're the ones who got these idiots thinking they can't whip their fucking kids.
I don't really know.
CPS needs their asses kicked.
I'm not in no disagreement here.
Go ask anybody that's been through the fucking system. They won't. They let their kids do whatever the fuck they want if they've been through that system when they get them back.
Well, maybe we should just go ahead. I think if you're a member of the CPS, that you should have kids.
Yeah,
how are you to be able to judge?
Yeah.
Who are you to judge how to raise kids?
If you don't have any.
If you don't have any of your own. And I love how Bloomington, Indiana does it.
Oh, they do it?
They just bring in interns.
Yeah.
They're interns.
Yep.
They sit there and come in there and try to tell me how to run my fucking... You don't have fucking kids yourself. You're a freaking intern going to IU wanting to get a social degree.
Yeah, why don't you have some kids and then you'll get your degree?
Bend over, take one for the team, let somebody blow a bunch of junk up your fucking vag, and then pop one out 9 months later, and then sit there and say, you little bastard.
Yeah.
It's truth. Because I guarantee you that your relationship with that man is not going to last probably until about 12 years the max. I'll give it 18. But y'all y'all have commitment issues. I have one. I admit it. I have a commitment issue. And since I have a commitment issue, I can't live with anybody, and I sure in the hell can't live with anybody. That's God's honest truth. So who are you to tell me how to raise? It ain't gonna happen. I ain't gonna allow it. I will call you out on it, and when we go to freaking court about stupid bullshit like that, I'll be like, this is irrelevant, Judge.
Oh, yeah.
She's judging me, and she doesn't even have kids, so whatever. Oh, but they've got guidelines and rules to go by.
These are kids. This ain't fucking cooking pizza.
But it's all right for you to have a teenage son go out there and smoke marijuana and that have elected high officials here in the state. We know this. Where's CPS at on them? Where does CPS stop when your kids get to a certain age? If your kid is caught with drugs in the car, you go out on a high-speed chase. No, I don't even think he got caught on a high-speed chase. I think he got pulled over for being freaking high as hell.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What?
Well, but
what?
Marijuana
No, really.
Marijuana is very safe. You can drive on it. Yeah. Nobody dies from marijuana.
I'm not having this conversation. The problem of it is it's an illegal drug. Your kid is out there running a freaking muck, and you get busted for it, and your father's a high elected official, and they're like, well, this is going to be hard to cover up. Not really. We'll just leave. Well, we're CPS. Why can't CPS get on the kids for this shit? I think if your kid is still living at home, regardless of what age, the CPS should just go ahead and kick him out. I mean, for real, there's got to be a age limit there that when your kid is at 32 years old, still living off of their mommy and daddy because he just doesn't feel like working today. And working at McDonald's, where he's working part-time and only on or off probably 2 days out of the whole freaking week anyway. But I just don't feel like working that day, Dad. I'm calling CPS. We're going to get your ass moved out of here. There is no legal limit. And Indiana's one of them. Did you know that you could leave your infant child at home? Because there is no legal age at how old you can leave your kid at home. No, there isn't.
There's guidelines, but
No, there isn't. It doesn't matter. That's the reason why a lady over in fucking Indianapolis, there was a 6-year-old and a 3-year-old, and the 6-year-old was watching the 3-year-old. And the 3-year-old almost died, and the mother was out on fucking crack, being a whore. I think they should just go ahead and yank her fucking vaginal regions out. Hollow tube that bitch.
We can't fix what's already been done. That's the problem.
No, you can fix what's already been done.
It's got to be some great disaster. The power grid's got to go down. We got to go back. We got to reset. We need a reset.
There ain't no reset. It's stop letting stupid shit happen and letting them get by with it.
They're already trained. There's too many. Look at you.
Then you know what you need to do? Shut the fucking colleges down. Shut the colleges down. Shut the little fucking machine down that sits there and say, "Aw," because I've probably got more of a fucking college education than those son of a bitches do that went to college to sit there and tell me how to run my fucking life, and they've never even fucking done it. I've been working 8-hour fucking shifts when I was in fucking high school, and those son of a bitches.
That's what's wrong.
You want to fix a politician? Quit voting for them. It's a real simple fix. But everybody sits there and goes, well, let's just do it. I love it. You look on fucking Facebook and everybody's like, oh, fucking career politicians. Well,
get rid of them. Stop voting for them.
Stop voting for them. Easy fucking fix.
You know what? My brother, they have elections for prime minister and stuff. He doesn't vote.
I gotta vote. Whether vote counts or not, voting is something I'm always going to do.
My brother was like, I didn't
So
vote,
stop. If everybody stops freaking voting, then everybody has to sit there.
It only takes one vote to win. If nobody votes, they get to vote for themselves. They're gonna vote. And whoever has more.
Then everybody else votes too. That's in fucking within it.
But we need better we need to start voting for the right candidates.
No,
we gotta quit.
There is no better fucking candidate. You are your own fucking person. Why can't you take care of yourself?
Again, well, we saw that.
Why can't you take care of yourself?
We got too many idiots out there.
No. Why can't you take care of yourself? There is enough fucking corporations and companies that are already doing overseas fucking business that you are just no different than a fucking minion here than you are over there. That are already, those people already know what's going on. Why do I need somebody over here sitting there going, my fellow Americans, this is what we're going to do, and this is how our political campaign, while we're going over there and we're going to go bomb the shit out of these people with your taxpayer dollars and make everything going to be all right.
Everybody make their own decisions.
Yeah.
That's called chaos. That means... So this
No.
person, okay, we don't have a governing
Look,
body.
we all know what fucking right and wrong is.
But
If we go by the fucking, if we go by the rules that were put in by,
not everybody will. That's why a governing body's in place.
if we already have the rules and regulations that were set in that we were taught back in high school, go by those, because the morals and fucking pull the fucking books out. Pull those fucking books out. We teach right and wrong in school. We even have morals and fucking ethics.
That's an elective class.
No, it's not.
They don't teach that shit in schools anymore. They
Yeah.
don't teach you, you know, they try, you know.
Yes, they do.
They don't even make you line up in a straight line anymore. Remember how we couldn't go to lunch until we were standing in line?
Well, that's because we had too many. Oh,
Now
we
you
can't
get sued.
do
If you don't
that.
get them out to lunch, you get sued. You don't get to stand there. If you make them wait 10 minutes to go to lunch because they won't get in line, you get sued.
Well-
My child went hungry for 10 minutes.
Oh, well, guess what? Maybe we should just go ahead and run it like they do Walmart.
Mhm.
I'm on my 30-minute break. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I can't fucking help you.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. But I gotta have a cigarette real quick.
I've only been I only started my shift three hours ago, and I'm already ready for a 3-minute break. 30-minute break. 30-minute break. I gotta go to lunch. They take more fucking breaks out of fucking Walmart than I ever have when I try to stop
Oh,
as a truck driver to
Dollar
take a
Tree is
piss.
worse. If you don't take a break, they fire you.
Well,
And if you do anything at Dollar Tree,
well, if
anything
Walmart's
over
gonna
break-
sit there and start raising our kids that way, no wonder why they're all fucked up.
Yeah.
Because that's where it starts.
Back in my day, if you got a 10-minute break, you were lucky.
Back in my fucking day, if you were taking a fucking piss, that's your break.
Yep.
If you're sitting on your fucking ass taking a shit, that's your break. Matter of fact, I'm going out for a smoke break. That's been long enough.
Talking about breaks.
Break. Smoky break. Smoke break. We're just going to let it run. I'll be right back. What's he bitching about?
Something about ice or something. I don't know. Snow, ice,
Hopefully
whatever.
just slipped on his ass.
It's icing out there. You quit?
I'm smoking a cigarette.
Oh, no. Well, did you close it? Or?
No, I'm leaving it run.
Okay, we're gonna leave it on.
He already told me that.
Yeah. Well, leave it on, and Don, you talk to. They can hear you.
Huh?
Talk about us behind their back.
Yeah, right.
Good.
Whew. So you see, they're right there taking a break. Harley. Harley.
You see them out there taking a break? Are they out there taking a break? Crazy people taking breaks.
Oh no! Here comes that Walmart worker back from his break.
Oh, yeah. Well, sorry, I'm still on break. Hang on.
Yeah.
Hang on. I still got to eat my lunch in front of you.
I gotta go to that.
Apparently, you can't eat lunch and ring up shit as it's coming through. Or better yet, I love it when they do a shift change. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. You're just going to have to close the whole fucking line down. You might have about 1,500 fucking people in line. Up, shift change.
Shift change.
Or
and here
better
you are.
yet, there's only two people. There's only two people in line, and you decide to go on fucking shift change, and wait for the rest of the two people to go through the line. Wow, I wish I could do that. Let's try. Let's just try that. Let a truck driver try that. Oh, I'm sorry. Shift break. I'm stopping right here.
Or
Nope, I'm on my 30-minute break. It says here that I need my 30-minute break. Just stop in the middle of a fucking intersection. Just stop. I'm on my 30-minute break. I'm sorry, but federal government tells me I have to take one. Too fucking bad about your luck. It's your own fucking problem. It's your own fucking problem. I'm on my fucking break. It doesn't matter.
Or another good one is if you're standing there in line and they're ringing up somebody and they turn off their light.
Yeah.
The hell, I'm standing here.
Who are you? Hello?
You know what? The
Oh, I'm
cashier
sorry.
people there-
I'm on my break. You're going to have to go.
When that cashier went up on those people that got in line behind us after the light was out. The light was.
Oh, I love it. When the light's out and they're still.
I was standing here. Hello, you could ring
They
me
weren't
up?
standing there. He was lying, but
Yeah, but
he was going to get rung up. So.
But that's what pisses me off.
Well, see, and this is what we're talking about governing. Back in the day, remember they had chains? When they were closing their line, everybody that was in line, and they put the chain up.
Well, yeah.
Well, somebody tripped over a chain. They had to take them down because people were getting hurt on them because people were.
Because they're not smart.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. I would have loved to be that lawyer. So you're not smart enough to see a fucking yellow chain. Well, I didn't know that was there. I'm only this tall. Oh, really? So you're saying that we have to put another chain that's... Well, that's not a problem.
Yeah, remember they put the big doors up after that? And that's all gone.
What big door?
They had the big plastic thing that went in there, probably in the 90s.
You know why Macy's department store and Kmart are shutting down? Because there's too many stupid people.
Yeah.
There really are. They'd rather go to Walmart where those big fucking lines are than go to some place that's small to be able.
I can't afford a $60 shirt. I would love to go to Macy's and shop, but
it doesn't matter.
But
people like the.
When I was in Georgia, I made a lot of money down there. I made good money, and I was shopping at Sears.
There is money out there. It doesn't matter.
My problem is I can't stand.
Your problem is that you are just like Walmart employees.
Well, like when I first started hurting real bad, and the doctor gave me my medicine before they changed the laws on my medication.
Well,
I was working every day.
Right.
I was able to go to work. I was working every day. Yeah, I was taking a lot of medication, but I'd rather work than sit around in pain all day.
Well.
But I can't get the medication I need.
Well.
Because other idiots want to freaking do other shit with it.
Well.
So that's when that's where the government body screws. They try to fix one problem and create. Well, when they put that law on that medication, what happened? Heroin ODs went out the roof.
So?
Because they were taking a medication, which they shouldn't have been taking, for their drug, but it was safer because there's less ODs on that medication.
Oh, so you're saying that let's just go ahead and open up a methadone clinic?
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Why do I have to pay for fucking drug habits?
Well, I could go and say I'm a.
Why don't we just give these fucking people straight up battery acids and just end their fucking life so that we don't have to deal with it? Yeah. Really? I gotta go and pay for a fucking.
Well, we're paying for people walking around with a little bit of fucking dope in their fucking pocket to stay in jail. Well, I did know. Well, see, in DC you can't sell it, but you can possess it up to 2 grams, I think.
I don't give a shit.
But if a drug addict isn't doing anything wrong, if they're not breaking in houses, they're just ruining their own lives and their family life. I don't see why those people now. You got a drug. You got a lot of drug addicts go hustle and they break in houses up. Put them in jail for that. But we got way too many people in jail. Their only crime is they had drugs on them.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And even I see that isn't necessary. And honestly, it looks like that's going to be fixed here.
Well, you know what I see it is that you ought to just have your Homeland Security system of yourself. Because apparently Homeland Security is doing a good job of taking care of your own fucking self than having to worry about the bullshit that's going on around you.
Well, you'll have the neighbor going, well, I don't like my neighbor. I'm going to Homeland myself, so I'm going to go over and shoot him.
I really
like we already have.
Yeah, but... somebody caught breaking in my fucking house. Watch and see what happens.
We need to simplify our laws. That's one thing. We need simple, flat-out laws.
Well, if you simplify it, then it really becomes, they are so freaking smart. Common sense.
Yeah.
Murder
is murder.
Murder is murder, and trying to get a man off for murder.
It should be murder. Okay. Well, I killed my. And like it,
whatever happened to judge and jury?
Judge on if you're going to do that crime again.
Whatever happened to judge and jury? Jury.
Our judges think they're gods now.
Well, you know how to.
Our judges, and judges are okay, but they're somehow they've got all this power all of a sudden. There used to be guidelines for a judge. Now all of a sudden, judge can just say whatever he wants, and you can't touch him because they forgot to put oversight.
Well, that's because nobody's suing enough of them as a person instead of a judge.
You can't.
Yes, you can.
Mm-hmm.
You can sue a judge.
For certain things, but not a ruling.
Oh, yes,
you can. Appeal his ruling to a higher
you can
judge.
appeal the ruling, but you can also a judge is a judge, right? a person,
Yeah,
you
but a
can sue
person-
that. But you can
can't
sue
him
that
for a
person.
fee. You can't sue him. Now, if he comes and hits your car when he's
No,
out in the parking lot,
you can sue him.
For
You
what?
can sue him. You can sue him. You can sue a judge or her, preferably her. You can.
You heard.
Who's her? You can sue
The
him.
bitch
Who's
that
her?
the bitch that sit there and said, "Oh, you're probably this, and this." I'm telling you, there's a lot of women judges out there that think they got a fucking set of pair of testicles that go all the way down to the fucking floor and a cock that barely hits it.
But let's take downtown.
There is not enough.
We've got I don't know how many judges in our system downtown. You got one judge that'll put you in jail 10 years for having marijuana, and you got one judge that'll put you in jail and that'll give you 6 months probation.
Mhm.
That don't make sense.
There's no.
You can't. And
There,
that's where our legal system
yeah.
really screwed.
Well, who had more
You
money?
got- yeah, well,
Who had
well,
more
no,
money?
actually, you take two of the same people. Say we take you, and you walk in. You got the same charge. You're the same person, same everything. You know, born even just say that you had exact same background. Just one judge will give in the same record, same everything. One judge will give you way more time than another judge will.
Well, because they don't have guidelines.
Well, they're posted.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, they do, but they're not made to follow them. They're called guidelines for a reason.
Well, that's right. I have a guideline too.
And actually, I think there's more guidelines. It's just nobody can enforce them. There's nobody. It's hard to enforce the judges.
Well, that's because they're not noble men.
No, and they used to be. I
Well,
don't know. You got career
There's no.
politicians.
No. Well, there you go. See, you have somebody that's on the bar.
They have an agenda.
No,
too.
they have a bar, and they have to go by that bar. And the thing about it is that when you have a bar judge and a bar lawyer, that they are already in
Yeah.
cahoots. Where's the morals and ethics at?
Very few judges get this bar.
Where's morals and ethics come in at? They taught me that in econ class, in business class. We were supposed to have morals and ethics. So whatever happened to them?
If you go up against a judge, you get in contempt.
And most of the
judge
kids that
will
I
put you
went
in
to
jail just because you came after them.
when I went to school with most of you people. And here
Yeah.
you are realtors selling shit. What the fuck? What the hell? You can't even give me an honest, direct answer of why fucking houses are like this and like that. Sell me a shitty house knowing that it's a shitty house. Where's your morals at? I know. We went to class together, a few of you. You know who I'm talking about. We even took history class together. Most of my class that graduated in 99, about a tenth of them became real estate agents. The biggest freaking crooks. Biggest crooks. Take your money, put you in a shitty house. Oh, but the prime real estate around here because of this, and this, because General Motors went ahead and bought up all this badass property. So what'd you sell the property for to General Motors for? Well, so you're telling me that all of the land around here has been bought up by General Motors, and that's the reason why it raised the land up and all this other good land that's around it that's not contaminated, but yet you're going to go ahead and try to sell me the land that has been cleaned up and just sign a waiver for the next person to get fucking screwed when the government sits there and says, well, we're just going ahead and decide to lower our standards again, so all this 15% of PCBs is going to be actually more contaminated, so we really want to get it down to about 3. And then 3 will be too much, and then what they're going to have you do is go ahead and dig it all back up, and then go, well, it's all clean. We need to bring in new field dirt, and then clean up the land and take it all the way down to make it nothing but 0. So we're going to buy your house for a low fucking form of property, resell it at a higher value than what we just bought it for the next person to get screwed when they go to buy the house for the next person.
You lost me, but anyway.
General Motors bought the land at a half price.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay? They had to. because of the cleanup.
Mm-hmm.
So then when they went ahead and resold the land, you're paying higher value than what General Motors paid for it.
Yeah, of course.
And then you have to sign a
All
waiver.
money,
No,
free.
no, no, no. You have to sign a waiver.
Yeah.
You sign a waiver that you knew that this was contaminated land. But it's given the government go ahead and clean up. So once they've done that, you try to resell it. It brings the value back down to what the government just bought it for, but you just paid
Yeah, yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
No, no, no,
Well, that's
no.
called greed, and that's what
This is where the government's wanting to get their money back off of it. So basically, General Motors has got this idea, which is smart. It's real clever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the government tells you that you have to buy it for this, and the government buys your house. This is where the corporation that you all sit there and keep voting in for.
That's
Hang on.
That law's covered in this,
No,
book. It's about that fucking thick.
because the
It's
government gets their money off of it. You know how they get it off of it? The property taxes.
Yeah.
So regardless of what they sell it for, they're going to make their money off of it, even though they kick the poor
because
homeowner
even
off
though
of the fucking
value went
land.
back down, but they're not going to devalue the house until you try to sell it. So the tax, you're paying the tax. on
Yeah,
the
you're
higher.
paying so who got fucked?
You?
And we voted for it.
Yeah.
You voted for it.
Well,
I
see,
did.
See, I lived in Milton, Kentucky, and we were smart. They kept trying to get zoning laws.
FYI, the world's largest PCB hazardous contaminant cleanup is no longer the Love Canal. It is actually Bedford, Indiana. And the only reason why that I know this is because it's on record and it was in my back porch. Straight up, true story. A house that's got 15 acres of land on it that has been contaminated went for $120,000. $120,000 for a piece of land that you have to sign a waiver for, and you may not even get that out. It actually devalues the house when you have a waiver on it. Now, you gonna take that chance? 75% of the houses that are around there all have that,
Oh, of course.
and people
It's
and
everywhere.
homeowners have taken that chance. I think I should have a chance to sell it.
Look at Tibbs and Washington Street. It's an old aluminum plant. You know, they built high-end lofts in there. Aluminum dust is everywhere, and that 50 years they drilled through aluminum, making aluminum dust.
Right.
So there's no way they got it all cleaned out. Aluminum dust does cause Alzheimer's. It's proven. Breathing aluminum dust.
Yeah, so it's drinking out of pop cans, but you
No,
don't.
no,
But
it
you don't.
has to be the dust.
You don't.
That's a myth.
But you don't see that. No, really, they tell you straight
no,
up.
aluminum dust. Well, no, they did tell you that was a myth. Aluminum, because somebody said aluminum causes Alzheimer's. Aluminum dust, breathing in aluminum. You
I don't
have
give
to
a
actually
fuck.
get the metal in your blood.
Doesn't matter.
A pop can does not. You don't get transfer from,
How do you know?
huh? Because they've tested the billions and billions
Oh
of them.
yeah. Okay.
But
Alright.
but no, breathing in aluminum, working in an aluminum factory and all that. If
Uh-huh.
you grind aluminum, or if you're working on your car and you're
Yep.
grinding off aluminum, you
Yep.
get that.
Yep.
It puts high amounts of aluminum.
I
into
bet it
your-
does.
Huh?
I bet it does.
I know it does.
Well,
But they built high-end lofts in a building that did that.
so is asbestos,
Oh, asbestos is horrible.
but the government still uses it.
No, they don't.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever.
It's got to be cleaned out of everything. It's not even made
Whatever.
anymore.
Bullshit.
Hmm?
Bullshit.
It's illegal to make it in the U.S. It may come in products from overseas, but it's not made in the U.S. anymore or used.
Mm-hmm.
There's still stuff from the 80s that they snuck it in.
Well.
The prison I worked at, they had it in some tiles, but they came from overseas anyway. They had to clean out all those tiles, ceiling tiles. You starting to sound like somebody we know.
Who's that?
I'm not gonna say her name on air.
Janice?
Hey, you
No.
did it.
No, but the thing about it is.
She'll never watch it anyway.
No, she won't. I don't know. Shit.
Yeah, you were talking about.
I'm still filling your ass full of cum anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, every time that I come over here, that's what I'm coming over here for, is to fill your ass full of
I think
cum.
you are too. That's why I don't leave you alone.
I know that's.
I know she's in love with you.
Jeez,
You know what?
it's all right, Don.
You know what? nothing to you or her.
You did it to him.
No, I didn't. I didn't do anything.
You left that one open. You left that one
You
wide open.
running with the freaking strap on, aren't you? You gonna use that tonight? I mean, after all.
I didn't do anything to him either.
And Harley, come here. And I did it.
Please.
She won't use it. I bought it for her.
Well, I can't blame her. Oh, she probably does, just not when you're around.
No, I smell it every now and then.
What? Here. Okay.
Poor Dawn. Oh shit.
You didn't bring me any alcohol.
Oh, I brought beer,
I don't drink
but
that crap.
I gotta keep it on the DL anyway. I might get shipped out to go someplace, drive back over the road and bitch about another fucking state that's all screwed up, like Pennsylvania or Flying J. What's crap about Flying J? Why is it that you ask for my fucking fuel cards? They're at the fucking machines, but yet they don't print them off. I've got to go inside for my fucking fuel receipt. Why can't you just print them off as soon as I hang up pump two? Bzzzt, boom, out the fucking door. Is it because of a government standard that told me that I have to spend like 15 extra fucking minutes and wasting my fucking time? I don't know either, but it's a lot of bullshit. It really is. I should be able to pump and fucking go. My biological clock is ticking, and there is a lot of shit that's going on. And when I say a biological clock, is my Walmart time card is clicking. And every time that my Walmart time card keeps fucking going, I have to stop and take my fucking break.
You're a Walmart employee.
After 8 hours, I have to take a 30-minute break.
Well, he's on Walmart wages, so might as well call it Walmart.
No, I'm not. I'm getting paid better than those fuckers. Which you would think that even though that I'm getting paid better than those fuckers, that those fuckers would have a lot more respect for me when I walk inside there and get my shit taken care of. Why do I? No, that's not going to happen.
They got a ship for a job. Although they're making good money now, so $10 an hour for a Walmart employee.
Yeah, well, then you know what? I'm James Macy.
Hold on, sir. I'm on break.
Yeah, I have to take it. Well, you know what?
Hold on,
Don't
sir.
you
We're
fucking
doing a
take it.
shift change. I
You
got
take
down
it,
the
you're
floor.
losing your job. And I'll make damn sure that you lose your fucking job. Because I'll look right over at the fucking manager. Here's one for you. I'll look right over at the fucking manager and bring my fucking big truck in there and say, oh, I'm on my 30-minute break. I can't go nowhere. Excuse me, sir. Can you move your truck out in front of our doors? We can't seem to get our customers in or out of there. Well, too fucking bad. Sorry about your luck. I don't know what to say. I'm on my 30-minute break. Government says that I have to take one.
We were at Walmart today.
Bring in a tow truck. The bill's on you.
We were in line at Walmart today, and this guy in front of us bought a shirt, and the cashier ran with the shirt to.
She was trying to be fast, though.
Where did she go? To customer service?
Yeah, customer service found out that the UPC number is printed in tags now. That, to keep that from happening, but somebody had to tell her how to do it.
She didn't know, so she ran all the way over there with the shirt, and then came back and typed in and rang it up.
So you're saying that somebody should have lost their job in upper management because they didn't train the cashier?
Yeah, right. And training.
Yeah, I think they should train them. If they're not going to train them to show them how to do something, then obviously.
I'm
Well, but
sorry,
then you
sweetheart.
get
I ain't mad at you. I'm mad at the fucking upper management.
But listen, then you get managers that have no clue. They have no clue.
Well, of course not.
I mean, rape.
He had a
The
card.
dog's raping me again.
He had the Kroger. He had the Kroger. Was it Kroger Plus card or something like that?
Well, that's another thing. I should get a 10% discount for having to do it myself. I had to self-cash register.
Actually, I'm glad to have those. I don't complain too much
Dwayne?
because I don't. They still pay an employee to watch all that, but I think we need more of them.
Well, I should still get a discount.
Huh?
No, that employee's just there to make sure that you're
No,
not.
you kind of are, because when they have those, it saves employees and it does keep costs down.
Well,
So
yeah.
they don't have to mark
It
up their
saves them
product.
employees, so give me the fucking discount.
You are. You're making, like, Walmart right now has 98, well, it was 88-cent milk. You can't get 88-cent milk anywhere. 88 cents a gallon for milk at Walmart.
Really?
So you are getting a discount.
How do you know?
What?
How do you know?
Because 88-cent milk?
How do you know that they fucking screwed over a fucking Chinese farmer for that milk?
They might have, but still, 88 cents milk. They're passing saving on us. They wouldn't be able to have 88 cents.
That's not really passing on a savings.
Let's see, about how many? Well,
Did
this
that
Walmart
cow?
here
Did
sucks.
that? Was that cow happy to have her milkers just milked, or was she just?
Probably not. But
Did somebody just run over there and fucking probe and prick at the fucking cow and sit there and said, "Produce, bitch, or you're going to the slaughterhouse to be able to turn into Walmart burger"?
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna get into animal rights and all that because if we didn't do what we did, we wouldn't be eating.
Well, you don't see us eating dog.
Actually, I know somebody that does.
Who?
Huh? I can't say on air, so. But I know somebody ate a coyote.
Who? Jim?
No. I'm not gonna give names.
I
anymore.
love eating dogs.
Huh?
I've never had a dog. I would love to try an animal. I mean, we've already ate. I mean, look, Burger King serves horses.
They do.
Well, supposedly.
No.
I mean, horse tastes great.
They would never. They would be shut down. That company
Why?
would be gone if they served horse.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Because it's not USDA certified.
How do you
can't serve
know?
something that's not- Well, okay, Indiana. Okay, look at this. In Kentucky,
It's
Deer-
beef.
Huh?
All it has to do is be set at a certain standard. That's it.
I know. Well, it could be, but it's not. It's not.
How do
it's
you
not-
know?
Because
I could
the
bring a
USDA
fucking-
doesn't make- they're
The
not allowed to
government
serve it.
standards on fucking the state highway. You have a state engineer sit there and go,
But you
Well-
can put standards on it if people want to eat it. But it would take them. It takes society. We live by society rules.
What's that? That doesn't
We don't
matter.
eat horse.
How do you know?
Huh?
How do you know you're not eating horse? How do you know that one of those fucking cattle factories said, you know what,
Because
we're
we
running
have
out of fucking
cameras-
cattles.
Okay.
Bring in a
somebody
fucking
has to
horse.
work in that factory making those hamburgers.
So?
There's no damn way it wouldn't be on the news like they show. Okay, like the liquefied chicken McNuggets. You know, they liquefy that, reform it back, make a nugget.
So?
People went crazy.
So?
Like, oh my God, that's how they make chicken.
Don't
nuggets.
fucking eat it.
I know, but the thing is, all it was just blended chicken,
So?
and they reform it. It says formed chicken. It's formed white meat chicken. It's all white
So?
meat. They liquefy it and cook it back in a chicken nugget form.
Right? So?
But people, okay, well, you rose the question how you know we're not eating horse.
How do you know we're not eating horse?
Because
Did you see it? Do you know?
somebody would have to make that. Okay, that would have to be made somewhere and be brought in and put in. There would be somebody that would know going, my kids eat Burger King. Oh my God.
So?
It would be all over the fucking news. It wouldn't get through.
How
Just like
did it
every
get
time
through?
one of these
I
restaurants
mean,
serves
hell,
cows.
supposedly the Jews are fucking feeding children to the fucking McDonald's. We're eating fucking
What are you
babies.
smoking tonight?
Hey, well, that's what they're saying, that the Jews are fucking or kidnapping little kids and sacrificing the little kids and throwing them into McDonald's burgers and chopping them up. No,
You are on Facebook way too much.
no, it's not on
Oh, you
Facebook.
know
Well,
they're
it's on
getting ready-
Facebook
we'll
and
get back up.
YouTube.
They're going to make a law against fake news.
Who is?
The government is.
Oh, well.
Yeah, they're going to be able to start suing these people for putting this fucking bullshit out there. Got people
How
like
do you know that it is?
Huh?
How do you know that it is?
What?
How does the government know that it's bullshit?
Because
I mean,
they have FBI
maybe it's the-
agents and
maybe-
CIA agents in it.
Oh.
Pay,
So the very people that we trust and love so well are sitting there saying that would, you know,
this fake news shit is
there-
shit like Jews are throwing. And why are we using Jews? That's
no,
I have
because
friends
it's the truth. Look it up. It's on YouTube.
They're not. So how are they putting?
But that's what
You know,
they're saying.
there are
They go out to these little orphanages and find these little kids that have no fucking parents, that they're probably going to grow up to be low-life pieces of shits anyway, and
I'm
they
taking
take
your phone away from me.
and they take them.
I'm taking your phone away from you.
But it's the truth.
I will get you a newspaper from now on.
It's bad enough that the blacks are actually fucking putting it on fucking Facebook and
Well,
on
you're getting
YouTube.
real- let's get all these remarks out today.
I mean, well, that's what they're doing. There's 2 black guys out of Detroit that are putting that shit up on there. It's truth. Those guys, look them up on YouTube.
Well, what about the white guy doing it right now?
Oh, what?
Put that out there.
Oh, I don't care. I'm putting it out there. It's got to have a little bit of truth.
Oh my God, Macy.
I mean, it's bad enough that the Jews like sucking little boys' pee-pees.
Okay,
But it's true.
Today's Macy views are not the views of the station.
They circumcise certain Jew religion that if you're getting circumcised, your child being circumcised, the rabbi has to go down there and suck the blood of the fucking pee-pee. What the fuck?
Maybe I had to look that up.
What's wrong with that? That's pedophile. And you people allow this to happen. No wonder why you got so many gay children. Oh, well, I've had it sucked once by a man. So they say.
Wow, Macy, you really got it today.
Can't blame your child for growing up being gay.
Oh my God, Macy.
What? Well, it's true.
Oh, we're gonna get some comment. We're gonna get. Oh, yeah. Remember, if we actually get a sponsor, Macy has to run in a Speedo, and if the quicker we get it, he might do it in the cold.
Yeah.
Macy has to run a mile in a Speedo, live.
Live.
Forgot to put that back in there. But anyway, we're about ready to shut it down. Macy's
Oh,
getting
really?
bored.
I'm not getting bored. There's just a whole lot of shit that you want me to talk about. Nobody's. I'm not getting any call-ins.
Oh no, we didn't do that tonight.
No, we didn't.
Again, we're on YouTube.
But
We're
everybody's
not on
got my
Facebook
phone
tonight.
number, though. They know that I'm live.
Yep.
But
Tell everybody we'll share this
it's
on Facebook.
not. Well, let's put it this way, people. It's not stereotyping if it's the truth.
Okay, so what's your quote of the day now, so we can close this out.
Quote of the day.
I got to close this down. We've been running these long shows.
If you see something wrong, don't sugarcoat it. Tell them the fuck the way it is. Look,
Yeah, there we go.
look, fuck up. Fix it.
Yep, there you go.
Quote of the day.
I like that one. We're gonna end. Say bye, Macy.
Good night, everybody. Enjoy your evening.